made Robert Smalls attending there so special?
I think it was a sense of community. It was the entertainment. It was some place for folks to go. It was a place for the community to go, black folks. And we were freshmen. And I remember the shorts that we had. It was, you could tell the hand-me-downs. They had more stitches in those in those shorts than I think they had material, original material in it. But and I put that up. I finally got a copy. And I've got to find where I put those. But it's just the equipment that you had to work with. Our field, our playing field, originally, the practice field, where the government complex is now, it was really sand. We had very little grass. We really played in sand.
St. Helena, I know that was a big rival for Robert Smalls.
Yes.
And I know you guys had their number pretty good in football, but from what I understand, they had a good basketball.
Very good basketball. Yeah.
What do you remember about those games?
Very competitive, but let's see. I'm trying to remember. Now, see, I'm biased. I don't ever recall losing to St. Helena when I played. I could be wrong, but I don't ever recall losing to them. Came close. I remember I didn't understand what hanging an effigy meant back then when someone said, "Oh yeah, they hung you over at St. Helena." And effigy, just we're gonna beat those guys. This is our time to really get.
Yeah.
And I'm saying, why are they so mean? I didn't understand the context. Growing up at that time,
Right.
you didn't understand the context things were being done.
Were people more excited for those games than the others?
Oh, with the rivalry games, of course.
Yeah.
Oh yeah, had to. Those are the big rivalry games.
Can I ask you about I was really interested to talk to them about the relationship between you guys and Beaufort High.
Yeah.
And I think you had laughed because someone had told you I'd ask about whether or not you guys had wanted to play Beaufort.
Oh, absolutely. The students, the athletes, the kids wanted that. It's the adults that didn't want that to happen.
Isn't that how it always works?
It always works. There was a place called the Shack that was a very popular hangout on Boundary Street that the white kids hung out to. It was one of those drive-in burger thing joints, and some of the black fellas worked there. One of my classmates, James Williams, was one of them, and they would talk about at the Shack. They would talk about, boy, we really would like to play, and but it just never happened. I think that Pat Conroy was on the basketball team.
Yeah.
I think Pat graduated the year before me in '63, I believe. But boy, we would really wanted to play because, as I said, my senior year, and I think the junior year team was better than the senior year team, but the senior year we had, again, twins that were 6'5", Sleepy Earl Hayward was 6'8". You had another shooting guard. I mean, we had a good team, but the junior year was even better than that. You still had those guys, but you had a couple of other super players.
Yeah.
And we just didn't go as far as we had wanted to. If we were left up to kids, we'd have that interaction because you wanted to see, who's better, in terms of the game, so.
If you had played, do you think there ever would have been any kind of incidents on the field or no?
I leave it up, when I think about the players back then and just the desire to play the game, I think things would have been done. You do have to have some mature management of that, some making sure that the officials and the officiating was good and you had some things in place. But I think just leave it to the kids. Fine. I think we would have been fine.